Welcome back. Yeah, and those attacks don't seem to be much, really, but... Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured. Actually, that does a lot of damage to a building, surprisingly. That's not too bad.
In other news, former Super champ Scotty Thumbs Lee damages Digit in a thumb wrestling contest.
This also actually does enough damage. Doesn't necessarily do a... It has a good range, doesn't necessarily do a lot of damage. Yeah, it's a little awkward. That's something. Charge! I don't know what's with this game deciding sometimes to charge and sometimes not. I don't know what determines it. Yeah, sometimes it feels... So it feels like it's almost like it does more damage to some buildings than others or something weird like that. I'm not quite clear on the situations with this thing. Invincible forever. Alright. Oh. What happened to the camera there? You okay, man?
Bring it on now.
Is always still on the ground? The camera moves the wrong way. You can see his shadow under him too. Amazing. And this building seems to go pretty well, using the first charge attack. Maybe. Might just be visual.
Patrick is a wrestling machine.
Oh, that knocked down on some real unexpected.
For those of you just tuning in, Patrick has just cleared the halfway point of ridding once and for all
There's more exciting music earlier in the game. Honestly. I mean, this is immediately before the final boss, and listen to the kind of music we're getting. I don't know why that is, but... Not... There we go. Yeah, if you try to start charging while you're dropping down the side of a building, you don't. You can start charging in the air. You can start charging in lots of situations, but apparently not when you're... dropping to the side of a building.
He's lean, he's mean. Patrick is a wrestling machine.
Come on. I think we have a lot fewer enemies here than we did in some earlier levels. Okay, that went out better than I expected it to.
Every Krabby Patty infested building Spongebob and Patrick destroy, the building reverts back to its original clean form. Amazing!
I really didn't expect that to knock all those buildings over. So I had damage to some of them at all, but... Okay.
This just in. Use the smiting
Yeah,
points
not much to do right now. I mean, 2 points is not enough to do anything.
Unlock new special moves. Choose the special fighting style for your character. This determines the type of special destructive move.
Alright, well, last level, I guess.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Triton versus Spongebob and Patrick. Bad versus good. The fate of Bikini Bottom in the balance. We'll all hold our collective breath as this final battle plays out. Do Spongebob and Patrick defeat
people,
Triton and bring Mount Triton crashing to the ground? We will see as the clash of Triton begins.
So is trying to set attack like somebody else does? So far, it seems like that might be the case. I don't know if the mechanic is, I don't know if there's an actual mechanic pulling the people up on the sides, or if it's just the game being silly. Alright. So I'll try and knock that down to the right. Three of these things now. Okay, come on.
Can I get that Krabby Patty minion ultra size?
And now you become invincible.
You gotta tell them, Krabby Patty minions are not people. We've gotta stop them.
Although weirdly, Triton seems able to get me to budge when I'm otherwise invincible. As annoying as that is. This play doesn't last quite as long as I like. I might cap out eventually or something. I don't even know what they're reacting to. Yeah, I'm presuming this is the case where it'd be really useful having my max charge attack. But because I could just attack this whole thing at once with it. I guess so. Triton seems to be trying to make me double jump. Yep. Triton's power is bugging out the game.
Would you like fries with that?
Okay, so his ability, I guess, is that he doesn't like you climbing the main building or something? Maybe? That's my best guess. Could be. You guys aren't even hurting me much.
Would you like fries with that?
It's annoying.
I would not want to be in that building right now.
Okay. Oh, is he stuck? Did I break him? I think I broke him.
From the front line, Patrick has just leveled up, earning him even more sweating points. Special Bulletin. You have received a new challenge trophy as Triton is defeated and...
Okay, wait a minute. You're always going to have Perkins talking over himself here because you get a trophy for having completed the final boss. Nice design.
Footage from moments ago to give you, the viewer, a first-hand glimpse as the once ominous Mount Triton is transformed back to the peaceful Bikini Bottom. Now we go live to the scene with the two young heroes who made this all happen, SpongeBob and Patrick. Yes, Your Majesty. Is there anything you'd like to say to your loyal subjects watching this live coverage as it unfolds?
Oh, great.
The citizens of Bikini Bottom
I guess the citizens don't mind that
as
he's
the
totally
king and his
indifferent.
son are reunited once again.
Yay.
It looks like this story will have a happy ending after all. Let's go back down to the scene where it appears King Neptune is making a final statement.
Whatever you are. Not a what would have happened? Precisely? Wonderful. Well, that happened. That was an odd little game. At one point, one person remarked that this game seemed a lot like a Flash game, and yeah, when you put it that way, this game feels like an extended Flash game. Just kind of like slightly upgraded to a PC game. Odd little thing. It would be an odd thing to kind of end all the SpongeBob games on too, since I think this is kind of me running out of everything. But there are still some Nick Arcade games. I should at least take a brief look at some of those, I think. I did do some playing of one of the... What was he even called? One of the, like, 3D platforming sort of games whose name escapes me at the moment. Darn it. But... What the hell, music production. Amazing. But, so there'll probably be something among those for me to find and pick up again. But, we'll be ending on something very small. A quieter note, I guess, if there's nothing else for me to dig up and play outside of the little Nick Arcade things. Do I really want to just grind a little bit?
This just in. Use the smiting points you have collected to level up your character, or unlock new
I see the next rest of the move. I guess I might as well. Just need one more point. I'm still not sure if you get a bonus or not for combos of buildings. I suspect you might, but I could be wrong. I feel like I might as well see the second attack. Just see if it's anything interesting, see the animation, all that. I guess you won't want you to see Spongebob just because like that would take insane amounts of grinding to see anything with Spongebob here, honestly. Because even with Patrick, like, I'm pretty min-maxed here at Patrick, to say the least. And even with that, the max is not very maximal, so... So acknowledging that, just something that's sensible to try to hope to see more of the game for the most part. Now you've seen the core of the game, which is just punching buildings over and over and over. And the lack of depth in the gameplay too seems like something that would be befitting for some kind of like flat shockwave game that you actually see on the online. It's really what this whole thing feels like, precisely. But for some reason it's just like the whole thing on a disc. I really don't know why. It's kind of awkward, it seems a little buggy, and it feels like it had as much work put into it as a Ramble Shockwave game. Which would not be offensive if it was a Shockwave game, but it's not.
Watching the action unfold, this reporter can't help but feel a little hungry.
I probably won't record a 5th episode for this sitting, just because. Did I miss something? I might have. Hold on. It's because I don't think there's anything else to do, really. And then a little bit of grinding at the most. Grinding for what, I don't really even know at this point. Is the game ruined again? Or did I just miss something really badly this time? Nope. So I missed that there was more over to the right. I don't know how. And that's the thing, it happens once. There's one case where the level doesn't end and you get suspicious. And you no longer trust the game ever.
Patrick Star, really pouring it on.
Now whenever there's any doubt, you just kind of figure it's the game's fault. I don't know what speed or jump are like if you upgrade those more. But I never had to, so...
level up your character or unlock new...
Okay. Let's just see what the other attack is, and that'll probably be it. See what Patrick the Giant's other move is. It's just something that attacks around him, like most of the attacks at level 2. Yeah, the special moves were were kind of... The fighting style idea was kind of underwhelming. It would be one thing if it was like a fully different moveset, like different amounts of damage and range and stuff like that, but instead you get totally different animations that look like they should have different range, and they don't. What did I do with patch code, curiosity? I'm getting all the special moves, I guess. I'm not grinding for that. I did everything else. Right. Is there much to see here? I guess we can look at these. I shoot lasers out of my pickle eyes. Wonderful. Thank you for explaining. Buildings. Building. Battle ready. Variant. How did you do this?
Perkins here live. Following
Oh, cutscenes.
we enter this news bulletin.
Okay. That's that game, I guess. Odd little thing. We'll find something else to do next time. Whatever it is. And then afterwards we'll probably move on to some other weird kind of license to whatever it is. I don't know. This is an odd, brief little experience. I guess not a bad one. Not something I think really merited being on its own disc per se. It would have been a fine little Shockwave game, but or Flash or whatever. But oh well. No harm done, I guess. Everyone. See you when I do whatever comes next. No idea.